Hello, everyone. I'm at Blue Planet Research with Paul Ponthiex, and we're talking about resiliency and disaster relief and how solar energy can play a role in that. And what do you have to show us here?
So what we have here, Cyan, is our prototype emergency power cube. So it's an 8-foot container basically, but it contains all of the solar panels, the structures. There's actually 32 450 watt solar panels that produce about 14.5 kilowatts of power. So everything packs into this container. It's designed to drop off at a disaster site or a remote location. It doesn't have to be a disaster. And it deploys and sets up in under 3 hours. So it's very quick. It can be taken down in even less time and repacked. So inside, what we have are all of the components necessary to create a power system. So in addition to the 15 kilowatts of PV, get this out of the way. There we go. We have 50 kilowatt hours of stored energy in the form of lithium ferrous phosphate batteries. So these are batteries that were originally made by Sony. They're now made by a company Murata. But lithium ferrous phosphate is the safest chemistry of lithium batteries you can get. They also have the longest life, so we chose those for the durability and the fast charging times that they achieve. So we can put out 12 kilowatts of AC power, and that AC can be distributed through a box with basically a 100-foot extension cord that has a multitude of plugs on the end, so it can serve just about any application. So the idea is to be able to pair this cube with other cubes that might have water purification, sanitation equipment, or refrigeration for medicines, all the things that are critical at a disaster site right after a disaster happens. So we're hoping that this will alleviate some of the issues we had with Puerto Rico right after the hurricane and what we just experienced in the Bahamas. So going forward, if these are mass produced, they could be on the ground within hours and start supplying relief to the victims of the disaster.
Are any of these out now in the world? Have they been shipped anywhere?
This is the first prototype, and it just arrived back from Burning Man. It was at Burning Man in the Nevada desert at Black Rock. It survived the dust storms and 60-mile-an-hour winds. It performed really, really well, including with all the dust storms that clog up just about any type of air filter. So the desert temperatures were over 100 degrees at times. So to mitigate the heat, it has a temporary air conditioning system. That'll be replaced with more of a commercial one in the future models. But as a prototype, it performed just about as well as we could have expected.
Wow, this is really fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to make a big difference going forward, I think.
I think so too. Thank you for sharing this with us.
You're welcome.